Welcome to the Allicin Wonderland Project. This video is provided for informational purposes only and does not constitute professional advice. Our video is about SIBO and IBS and how Allicin's a game changer. Small Intestinal Bacterial Overgrowth, or SIBO, is a condition characterized by an excessive amount of bacteria in the small intestine. This can lead to digestive symptoms, including bloating, gas, abdominal pain, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, vomiting, and gut-brain communication issues. Here's how Allicin's benefits in SIBO stem from its multifaceted approach. Allicin directly targets and inhibits the growth of the hydrogen-producing bacteria E. coli, Entercoccus, Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, and Klebsiella. While lactobacilli are generally considered beneficial gut bacteria, some studies have shown that Allicin can also inhibit the growth of certain lactobacillus species, particularly those associated with health problems. It's important to note that individual strains within these genera can vary in their susceptibility to Allicin. The Archaea group's methanogens are responsible for the methane gas produced in the human gut. Organisms like Methanobrevibacter convert hydrogen gas into methane. Allicin can help reduce the population of these methane-producing archaea. Communities of bacteria are often encased in a protective layer or biofilm. Here we have a significant challenge. These slimy barriers can shield bacteria from antibiotics and even the immune system. Bacteria within biofilms can communicate, further enhancing their resistance. Fungi can also form biofilms, making them more resistant to antifungal medications. Biofilms may interfere with the function of the enteric nervous system or ENS transmission of electrical impulses. First, let's touch on the electrical impulses. These impulses are generated by specialized nerve cells called enteric neurons, which form the ENS. The ENS is sometimes called the second brain because it can function independently of the CNS. The ENS plays a crucial role in gut motility by controlling the contractions of the intestinal muscles that propel food through the digestive tract. The system detects changes in the gut's environment, such as the presence of food or irritants, and helps regulate the production of digestive secretions and hormones. Here's how biofilm interference might happen. Biofilms can create a physical barrier between the ENS and the surrounding tissues. This could potentially impede the transmission of electrical signals. Biofilms can lead to inflammation, which can damage or disrupt the ENS, and some bacteria within biofilms produce toxins that can interfere with the function of nerve cells. While Allicin primarily targets bacteria and fungi directly, it offers additional benefits in combating biofilms. Allicin's potent antimicrobial effects can target free-floating bacteria and those within biofilms, potentially reducing the overall bacterial load. Studies suggest Allicin might interfere with the biofilm's protective layer, making the bacteria more susceptible to antibiotics or other treatments. Allicin can encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria, potentially outcompeting biofilm-forming pathogens, and restore gut balance while reducing inflammation. SIBO and Irritable Bowel Syndrome, or IBS, are often closely linked. Numerous studies have linked SIBO to the development of IBS symptoms. Estimates suggest that up to 50% of IBS cases may be associated with SIBO. The symptoms can overlap significantly. Both SIBO and IBS can cause bloating, gas, abdominal pain, and changes in bowel habits. While the exact causes of IBS remain unclear, SIBO can be a contributing factor. The excess bacteria in the small intestine can produce gas and byproducts that irritate the intestinal lining, leading to IBS symptoms. While bacterial overgrowth is more commonly associated with SIBO, fungal overgrowth can also contribute. In some cases, individuals with IBS may also have fungal overgrowth in their digestive system. Here are some key points to consider. Fungal overgrowth, such as Candida, can increase in the gut when there is an imbalance in the microbiome. Fungal overgrowth can contribute to IBS symptoms by irritating the intestinal lining and causing inflammation. It can also interact with bacteria, potentially exacerbating SIBO. Consider exploring SIBO testing kit options like at-home SIBO breath tests and specific lab tests for preliminary assessments. The primary lab test used to diagnose SIBO is the hydrogen and methane breath test. This non-invasive test involves consuming a sugary solution and then measuring the hydrogen and methane gas levels in your breath over time. If there's bacterial overgrowth, these gas levels will rise significantly. The small intestine aspirate involves inserting a tube through your mouth and into your small intestine to collect a sample. The fluid is then cultured to look for bacteria. This is considered the gold standard for SIBO diagnosis, but is more invasive. The comprehensive digestive stool test can help identify specific pathogens involved in SIBO and assess overall digestive function, including digestion, absorption, elimination, and fat malabsorption, which is often associated with SIBO. It can also detect potential issues like yeast, fungi, and parasites. Stool tests can reveal the presence of bacteria and other microorganisms in the large intestine, but they may not accurately reflect the bacterial composition of the small intestine, which is where SIBO occurs. While more research is needed, one study found that allicin supplementation was associated with significant improvements in SIBO symptoms, such as bloating and abdominal pain. Considerations. The optimal dosage of allicin for SIBO treatment has not been established. Our project goal is to supplement with allicin 3 to 4 times daily, for 10,000 milligrams equivalent or more fresh garlic. Allicin may be more effective when used in combination with other treatments. Allicin shows potential as a serious approach to managing SIBO and IBS. Remember, allicin directly targets and inhibits the growth of E. coli, Entercoccus, Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, Klebsiella, certain lactobacillus species, and many yeast, fungi, and parasites. Consider using allicin for SIBO and IBS, and take the Allicin Wonderland Project's 30-day challenge to use allicin every day. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment about your results. We want to hear from you. And thanks for watching.